We begin with the latest development at the National Assembly, where lawmakers have reached a long-awaited compromise this morning on the shape of the country's electoral map, ahead of a general election set for mid-April. For more, we go over to our Shin Se-min, who's standing by at the National Assembly in Seoul for us. So, Se-min, what can you tell us about this deal?
Hi, Mark. It's a deal that's been in the months of making. Now, exactly 50 days before the April 13th general elections, their rival parties now have their new electoral map. Now, the agreement came from a meeting from this morning between the Assembly Speaker Chung Ui-hwa and the leaders of the two main rival parties. Now, here's what they have agreed on. They will keep the number of Assembly seats to 300, but have decided to allocate 253 seats to district representatives, up from the current 246, and 47 to proportional representatives. Now, the map, which expired at the end of last year, was redrawn to reflect the changes in the population. Now, based on that, districts in Gangwon-do, Jeollabuk-do, Jeollanam-do, and Gyeongsang-buk-do provinces got smaller, while those in Gyeonggi-do and Chungcheongnam-do provinces and in major cities like Incheon, Daejeon, and in the capital Seoul have increased. And until early this morning, there were concerns that if the parties fail to redraw the map by today, then the April election may get postponed or at least get chaotic. But with the new deal, the deal has prevented that from happening now. Now, with the agreement, the National Election Commission is meeting this afternoon to review the deal, which is expected to be put to a vote by the full Assembly on Friday.
So, Se-min, with the deal struck between the two parties, does this now mean that we can expect more agreements on the other contentious bills that have also been stalled there in Parliament?
That's right. Long-pending bills like the counterterrorism and economy-related labor reform and the service sector are still waiting for approval. Now, I should mention this now, as the disagreements between the two rival parties on the issue of counterterrorism had been the main sticking point for the electoral map. But with bills until late last night. Now, the ruling party had wanted the two bills to be put up for a vote at the same time, while the opposition wanted the electoral map considered first. But we just learned a little less than an hour ago that the Assembly Speaker Chung Ui-hwa is going to use his authority as Speaker to introduce the counterterrorism bill for a full floor vote this afternoon. Now, the bill would establish a counterterrorism center within the country's top spy agency, the National Intelligence Service, among other things. Also, during the session, lawmakers will vote on a bill aimed at improving North Korean human rights and a few non-contentious bills. That's all I have for now, but I'll be following the developments throughout the day, and we'll have more updates in our later newscast. This is Shin Se-min reporting from the National Assembly.